Relax, take a breath, and let this story ease your mind. Jasmine and the Shells of Friendship. This story is about a girl named Jasmine and a friendly ghost named Blossom, who form a magical friendship through shared adventures and the collection of enchanted shells. Once upon a time, in a quaint coastal village, there lived a little girl named Jasmine. She had gleaming eyes that shone like the moon over the sea at midnight. One breezy summer evening, Jasmine tiptoed along the shoreline, picking up shells. Each shell, she believed, held a secret world. In the very same village, there lingered a friendly ghost named Blossom. Blossom's spirit was as gentle as a lullaby sung on a starry night. Her translucent foam glistened with a soft blue hue, blending with the sea and the sky. One night, as Jasmine admired a particularly beautiful shell, Blossom appeared beside her. "That one is special, Beth," the ghost whispered. Jasmine, startled but not afraid, looked up with wide eyes. "What will you borrow have?" she asked. "I am Blossoms," the ghost replied. "I have been watching you and your love for the ocean. Each night, you can find the spirit of the sea in these shells." Jasmine was enchanted. She held the shell close, feeling the cool, smooth surface. "Will you show me more?" Jasmine asked. Blossom nodded, and hand in ghostly hand, they walked along the beach. Blossom would point out shells and share their stories, legends of mermaids, tales of ancient sailors, and whispers of long-forgotten adventures. As the days turned to weeks, Jasmine and Blossom became inseparable. They laughed, played, and collected shells. Each shell added a new story to their growing collection, turning Jasmine's room into a gallery of oceanic wonders. One day, Blossom led Jasmine to a hidden cove. In the center was a massive shell, larger than Jasmine herself. "This is the heart of the ocean," Blossom said. "It holds the oldest and most powerful stories." Jasmine approached the shell reverently, placing her hand upon it, kissing her hand upon. Instantly, she felt warmth and a sense of belonging. "Kinchi," Blossom sighed, "Gratitude," she whispered, "for showing me the magic of the sea." Head of Blossom smiled, a light breeze rustling through her fur. "Kinchi and Jasmine, for being my friend." As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow upon the waves, Jasmine knew she would treasure these memories forever. She had found a friend in Blossom and a world of wonder in the shells they shared. They continued to explore, day by day, their bond growing stronger. And even as Jasmine grew older, she never forgot Blossom or the enchanting tales of the ocean. The shells remained in her room, each one a reminder of a magical friendship that began on a breezy summer evening. Let's begin another chapter of gentle peace. The Beauty of Frisia and Campanula. This story is about Frisia, a kind-hearted girl, and Campanula, a wise snake, who worked together to protect the forest animals during a storm, sought to mold the power of unity. Once upon a time, in a lush, green valley, there lived a kind-hearted young girl named Frisia. Her golden hair shimmered in the sunlight, and her laughter was like the soft tinkling of bells. Frisia had an extraordinary relationship with the creatures of the forest, particularly with a wise old snake named Campanula. Campanula was not like any other snake in the forest. As scales that glistened in brilliant shades of turquoise and emerald, and eyes that held centuries of wisdom. Every evening, Frisia would wander into the heart of the forest, where an ancient willow tree stood, its branches swaying gently in the breeze. This was the place where she would meet Campanula. They would sit together for hours, sharing stories and learning from one another. Frisia would share tales of human adventures, while Campanula would tell of the secrets of the forest. One day, as Frisia and Campanula were sharing their stories, a great storm began to brew. The winds howled and the sky grew dark. Frisia looked at Campanula with concern. Together, they decided to gather all the animals of the forest under the protective canopy of the ancient willow. The wise old snake used his knowledge to calm the fears of the smaller creatures, while Frisia's gentle touch and soothing voice reassured them. As the storm raged on, Frisia and Campanula worked tirelessly to keep the animals safe and calm. They sang lullabies, told comforting stories, and huddled together for warmth. The unity between Frisia and Campanula brought a sense of peace to the frightened animals. When the storm finally passed and the sun shone once again, the forest was filled with the sounds of chirping birds and rustling leaves. The animals emerged from their shelter, grateful for the protection Frisia and Campanula had provided. The bond between the young girl and the wise snake grew even stronger that day, as they realized that their unity had the power to bring comfort and safety to all. From that day forward, Frisia and Campanula continued to meet under the ancient willow. Their friendship became a symbol of unity and cooperation for all the creatures of the forest. They showed that by working together, even the most unlikely of friends could create a world of peace and harmony. Let's journey onward with another comforting tale. Heather and the Forest's Ancient Spirit. This story is about a little girl named Heather who meets the ancient spirit of the forest, Magnolia, and promises to protect the forest together with her. Heather was a curious little girl with wide eyes that sparkled like the morning dew on a bed of lush grass. She lived in a quaint village on the edge of an expansive forest that echoed tales of ancient spirits and hidden wonders. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of gold and crimson, Heather decided to explore the heart of the forest. The air was filled with the sweet scent of pine and the songs of birds bidding the day farewell. As she ventured deeper, the trees seemed to whisper ancient secrets to her. Suddenly, Heather stumbled upon a sparkling pond that shimmered under the moonlight. There, standing right beside the pond, was Magnolia, the ancient spirit of the forest, with her flowing silvery hair cascading over a gown made of the finest leaves and blossoms. Magnolia's eyes gleamed with the wisdom gathered over centuries. "Welcome, young one," she said in a voice as soft as the rustling leaves. "I have been waiting for you." Heather, both in awe and fear, gathered her courage and asked, "Who are you?" Magnolia smiled and replied, "I am the guardian of this forest, the Earth Mother who nurtures every tree, every creature. You have a pure heart, and the forest has chosen to reveal its secrets to you." Heather's eyes widened with curiosity. "What secrets?" she asked. Magnolia gestured for Heather to sit beside her by the pond. "This forest is alive," she began. "It is intertwined with the threads of time and the energy of all living things. When you listen closely, you can hear its heart beating in sync with your own." Heather placed her hand on the ground and closed her eyes, feeling the hum of the earth beneath her. She felt a connection, a warmth that spread from the tips of her fingers to the core of her being. "I feel it," Heather whispered. Magnolia nodded. "Accurate. The forest has chosen you to help protect it. Will you never become its guardian alongside me?" Heather looked into Magnolia's ancient eyes and knew her answer. "Yes, I will protect this forest with all my heart," she promised. And Magnolia placed a gentle hand on Heather's shoulder. "Then the forest will always be with you, and you will never be alone." With that, Magnolia faded into the mist, leaving Heather with a newfound sense of purpose and a bond with the forest that would last a lifetime. From that day on, Heather visited the forest often, listening to its whispers, tending to its needs, and sharing its beauty with others. The bond she formed with the ancient spirit Magnolia became a cherished part of Heather's life. A magical connection that not only protected the forest, but enriched Heather's soul with endless wonder and love. Here's another story to ease you into the night. Lantana and Gazania, stars of the night sky. This story is about a little girl named Lantana, who embarks on a magical journey with a tender heart named Gazania to the Sea of Stars, where she learns the beauty of the night sky. Lantana was a little girl who loved to gaze at the stars. At night, as she sat on the grassy hill near her home, she saw something extraordinary. A gentle creature named Gazania, with glowing fur and eyes that sparkled like the stars, appeared beside her. Gazania was a tender heart, a guardian of all things delicate and beautiful in the night. "Hello, Lantana," Gazania said in a voice as soft as the evening breeze. "Would you like to come with me on a special journey?" Lantana's eyes widened in wonder and excitement. "Yes, please," she exclaimed. Gazania's eyes twinkled with delight. "Pull onto my paw," it said. As soon as Lantana did, a warm, gentle light enveloped them, and they were lifted into the night sky. They soared above the trees and houses, flying among the stars. "This is amazing," Lantana shouted with joy. Gazania smiled, its glowing fur radiating warmth. "We are visiting the Sea of Stars," it explained. "It's a place where the stars come to rest and share their stories." When they arrived, Lantana was in awe. The Sea of Stars was a vast space filled with shimmering lights, each one a star taking a gentle rest. Gazania introduced her to several stars. Here, told of adventures across galaxies, another of watching over young planets. Lantana listened with rapt attention, her heart swelling with the beauty of it all. "Can I bring some of the stars home?" Lantana asked hopefully. Gazania shook its head kindly. "The stars must stay here, but their stories and light will stay with you. They spent hours in the Sea of Stars, making new memories." Finally, it was time to return. Gazania brought Lantana back to her hill, the first rays of dawn just kissing the horizon. "Thank you, Gazania," Lantana whispered. "I'll never forget this night." Gazania's eyes sparkled like the morning star. "And I'll always be here when you need a reminder of the stars." With that, Gazania disappeared into the early morning light, leaving Lantana with a heart full of stars and stories to cherish forever. Good night. May you find comfort in your dreams.